Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Currently we are on Season 1, Episode 23A, Turtledega Nights, The Ballad of Ratman, which is kind of a crazy name, honestly, kind of cool, makes me feel like I'm probably gonna enjoy this episode quite a lot, so I honestly cannot wait to get into it, but yeah. I continue to be having a lot of fun with this show. You guys keep teasing me about how great Season 2 is, that I honestly can't wait to get there. And we don't really have that far left to go with Season 1, but yeah. I'm kind of struggling to see in what ways is the show going to be kind of like fundamentally even better in Season 2. I can see how the movie is going to be better because I've seen like at least like 5-second like shots of it. When randomly scrolling YouTube or whatever. So I'm aware that it's probably going to be at least visually appealing. I've heard that it's kind of dark or whatever, but I don't really know much about Season 2, and I like to keep it that way for now. So yeah, let's just get into this episode and move even closer to the end of Season 1 and the beginning of Season 2. But before we do, I do want to remind you that you can get a full-length version of this reaction over on my Patreon or Ko-fi account, where by subscribing to the specific tiers I've created for it, you can get access to some or all of my full-length reactions, which includes cartoons, short live-action TV series, long live-action TV series, and movie full-length reactions. Alternatively, you can also just stick with the YouTube versions of these reactions, since I do my best to keep the best parts of the reactions into the videos. But it's always appreciated if you do decide to support me. So without further ado, let's get into episode 23A, Turtledega Nights, The Ballad of Ratman in 3, 2, 1. Is this a movie that they're watching? Because that looks awfully a lot like the Battle Nexus.
I was having such a glorious dream.
Yeah, don't you hate that when you're having a great dream and you got woken up? I hate that. Oh, that was cool.
Simpler times.
My driving skills will remain supreme.
Dude, looking at this makes me want to play like old school like NES games or something. It really reminds me of like the games that I played in my childhood, which is wild how much video games have evolved over the course of my life.
Let's see.
What say we spend some quality time together now?
Yes, please. Where do I sign? Just let me know. Just give me the packet. I'll sign.
Okay, play it cool. He might be possessed.
You're right. I always fall for this.
We might be able to squeeze you in. You want to enter my design in a father-son competition? Oh my gosh, dreams do come true!
Ah,
I thought we were playing it cool.
somebody has daddy issues.
Well, here she is.
It's glorious.
So, like, how much damage can this thing take? Yeah.
Or maybe don't test it before the fucking derby. You know, I love how with every incarnation of TMNT we seem to be getting the Turtles calling Splinter more and more their dad. Because they called him Master Splinter in the 1987 and 2003. But I think in the 2012 series they kind of started to use the father thing more. And here they're straight up calling him dad. That's kind of cool.
I'm so glad you like it, Dad.
Excellent work, son. This is going to be a glory-filled night. You have made me very happy.
I love seeing Donnie happy.
Mikey, I think he was about to say proud. Oh, it felt amazing. I'm gonna chase this feeling.
You really have daddy issues, Donnie. You gotta solve that shit. Man, the design for this battle shell really grows on me. Like, I've really grown to like it. Hey, look everybody, it's Piplup! I think that's the name for that Pokemon, right? Hey, it's Meat Sweat!
This guy, oh, he doesn't like us.
I don't think any of these guys do. Oh, I love the title cards that they all get. Long story, Splinter.
Never seen him before.
I feel the chill of
You guys literally saved him and his boyfriend like 10 episodes ago. I literally just posted that video today. Also, seeing those title cards as the characters were appearing, like many times before, has made this show remind me of Inazuma 11. It's animated and like edited in a very similar like high octane action fashion, and I love that about it.
You tricked us into coming here. You said you wanted to spend time with us. You lied.
They're sitting ducks. Fools.
Man, it's always so cool when we have all these villains like crossing over in episodes. I love that.
Donatello, I may have lied about this event, but I never lied about wanting to spend time with you. I would not have brought you here if I did not.
Aww. He called him Donatello.
Great, everyone loves everybody. Now let's...
If you had just asked me to hang out with you, I would have said yes.
I wake up every day as a tiny rat man, and I wanted some glory back in my life.
Well, let's get you that glory, Splinter. That was a really nice moment. I love that. I love that the episode kind of quieted down for that emotional scene there. And it was genuinely emotional. That was sick.
Alright, let's win this thing. Dad, drive!
What? Donnie? You do not need to do this. We can just...
Dad, you're awesome, okay? You're the guy who introduced us to Lujitsu. And yeah, sure, you're a rat, and it probably would have been cooler if you were a tiger or something, but that's not the point! The point is, if winning this means that much to you, then hit that button,
Wait.
Daddy-o.
Is he played by fucking Tiger Claw? Tiger Claw's voice actor? Because now that I think about it, the inflection for Splinter and Tiger Claw is very similar. I swear to God, if that's the case, that's a sick reference. And also, it really hits hard every time he calls him Donatello or Donnie in any way, shape, or form, and not just Purple. I love that. What the hell are you doing here? Why is every episode nowadays fucking crossovers?
Post hissy haste. Get her ready.
I love that though. How they're just nonchalantly throwing all these already established like supporting characters. It's so cool. It's always so cool when a series gets to that point in its run, where it can just play with the characters that it has. It doesn't have to set up anything or build up anything, it just plays with its characters.
What are we gonna do? I'm too pretty to be crushed.
Get ready to launch the shell hogs. I'll draw her fire, and when she's got me lined up, you take her out.
Bring home the win, boys.
This is such a cool episode. I love the relationship build up between Donnie and Splinter in this episode. That is so sick. Oh, what the heck?
Now we
Hell yeah! I think she might have just died there.
My boys, I am so proud.
Did you just hear that?
Begin countdown.
Oh, that was sick. Oh, the episode ended up way too quickly there, but that was really nice. That he said that he was really proud. I love that. Like, maybe it's some issues of my own that I have that makes me love it so much, but it is so... It's just so cool. Like, those moments where he actually, like, talks nicely to Donnie and, like, acknowledges him and says that he's proud of him are so cool and so nice. And I love it. I guess a little bit of it is also the fact that he has called him Purple for, like, what, 40 episodes or something? No, what am I saying? Why 40 episodes? We're on, like, episode 20... What was it? Was 23A. So it should... Honestly, yeah, it should be probably about 30 or so episodes. So we've had that build-up for, like, 30 episodes. So the release now of actually hearing him call him Donnie hits harder because of that. But yeah, I don't know. It was really cool. It really made this episode really good, definitely. It's not like my favorite episode of the show or anything, but it definitely was a great one with character development, I guess. And I really enjoyed the relationship build-up between Donnie and Splinter. I hope that actually sticks and it doesn't get retconned next episode, because that would be really, really annoying. But I feel like the show has been pretty good in that regard. Even though, like, for example, in this episode, you have Warren and Hypno being, like, bad in wanting to kill the turtles or attacking them just in general. Despite the fact that, like, 10 episodes ago, they were, like, living together and the turtles helped them and everything. Yeah, it is kind of like not really following the continuity, but there's also the fact that a lot of these episodes are fucking out of order, and I've kind of given up on following, like, realistically any kind of order other than the one which is based on the place where I'm watching these episodes. So yeah, I don't know. So maybe this episode was supposed to be like before the Warren and Hypno episode. Maybe you guys in the comment can tell me about that, but regardless, I think it was a fun, action-packed episode with a lot of impactful moments, and I really, really enjoyed it. And in terms of a rating, I'm honestly gonna give this one a 9.4 out of 10. I think it was a really fun episode, definitely one of the best of this show, but the thing is, like, I feel, I don't know what it was recently that I felt like that, but it was my, like how I said in my top lists for the Transformers Armada series, like the top list of episodes that I made for that show. This episode is good more so because of the impactful moments that it has, rather than the fact that it's like a good episode as a whole. Because as a whole, I think it's kind of like okay to average for the show, but in terms of the impactful moments, it's really, really good in those moments, you know? Like, it has very high peaks, but the middle part of the episode is like the average quality of the whole episode is just kind of mid overall, but the peaks are really high. But yeah, I am curious though, what do you guys think about this episode? So comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 4 patrons on Patreon: Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, Corby Dead, and Theo Rose Gelatly. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me and have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not already know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do in my videos. That thing being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman, though I am unsure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people. But that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really ever accept the fact that I'm trans if they ever found out, it's not really feasible or easy for me to transition here with minimal to no repercussions. So that's why I would really, really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything. I don't want you to feel like you have to help me. So if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's okay. Don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me get out of this situation. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask me, and thank you for hearing me out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the links in the description to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Coffee account where you can pledge support and help keep the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!